Hey guys, welcome to our 15-minute stretch break. Today we're going to begin standing up, so if you're not already, please join me, stand up, and let's plant the feet firmly on the ground, slight bend in the knees, and just start by finding a tall standing posture. So slight bend in the knees, like I said, slightly tuck the hips under, shoulders over hips, over feet, aligning the spine nice and tall, and then we'll begin to roll the shoulders back, nice and gentle. Let's do 5 more. And then we'll roll the shoulders forward. And then relax, just shake side to side, let your arms hang a little bit. Shake it all out. And then we're gonna inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, release them down again. And on the last one, we'll bring them up. And on the exhale, we'll just drop. Let's do that one more time. Awesome. Arms up. And reach it over to one side. And over to the other side. Bring it down. Take one arm out, fingertips down, and bring those fingers towards you with just gentle pressure. Gotta show some love to the wrists. They do so much for us, and we never give that love back. Switch. Other hand. Switch. And then take both arms back behind you. If you can interlock, awesome. If not, reach for opposite elbows. And while we're here, we're just going to drop that right ear to the right shoulder. And then the other way. And then bring the chin to the chest. Releasing everything, coming back to regular, crossing one arm over. And then switching to the other side. Tendency is to hug that shoulder up, make sure that it's dropping down, you're relaxed. No need to tense up here, we're chilling. Take that same arm and bring it up and over your head, walking the fingertips down the spine for a tricep stretch. Option to add a little side bend in there if you'd like. Back to center and switch. And then bring the arms back down, interlace, and push away so much so that the upper back rounds. Really create space, push those shoulders forward. And then come back to standing, palms together, open them up. And then bring the hands behind the head, hug the elbows in, and open them up 5 times. Awesome. Reach those arms back up. Slide the feet exactly together, and on an exhale, come all the way down to the ground. You can slightly bend the knees. And just let your upper body hang heavy. Start to tiptoe the feet backwards into a downward dog and pedal out your feet, alternating, bending each leg. And then drop the knees. Keep the hips over top of the knees and slide the hands forward to come to puppy pose. Start to make your way back up, stacking the shoulders over the wrists. We'll take our right hand in the middle and open up the left. And come back down gently to switch to the other side. Releasing back to center, walking all the way out onto your belly. Bringing one foot in for a quad stretch. And switch. Then release, take the hands to the rib cage or elbows and press on up. And then sit it back into your child's pose. Let the forehead rest on the ground. And relax. Start to come all it up. Tuck the toes and have a seat back on the heels. Rock side to side slightly just to stretch out the toes. And then come through to a seated position. Let's extend both legs out long and fold forward. And then slowly make your way up. Cross one leg over and bring it up for a glute stretch. And release and switch. Take both legs out to the sides for a straddle fold. Walking down, try to keep your back flat if you can. And then put it up, one more fold variation with feet in butterfly. And we're going to come into a low lunge position. Doesn't matter which leg is forward. Just make sure that the knee is over top of that ankle as you shift your hips down and bring both hands on the inside of the foot. If you're good there, awesome. You should start to feel that stretch in the hip flexor and maybe slightly in your front hamstring. If you feel like you want to stretch a bit more, you can come down to your forearms. There's also an option to tuck the back toes under and elevate that back leg. This is your stretch break, people. Make it what you want it to be. Make your way up. And push back with the hips, flexing the front toes up. This leg is straight, keeping a flat back as we fold forward. And then we'll shimmy ourselves over to the other side, coming into that low lunge position for our lizard pose. Hands on the inside of that foot. Option to come down to the forearms. And then pushing back into the hamstring stretch. One hand on either side, trying to keep the back flat rather than around the upper spine. And then we'll just fall off to the side so that we can come onto our backs. Drawing both knees into the chest. And we're going to take a big crunch up with the upper body so that we can wrap our arms around our legs nice and tight. And then we'll push our legs into our arms to create that stretch in the upper back and the lower back. So really only your lower back right now is touching the ground. Everything else is lifted up, getting a big stretch through the back. You can slowly release everything. Take the arms to the side and we'll just windmill our legs side to side. Ooh, might crack like mine just did. And then place your left knee down, hug your right knee into your chest. You can make this a more intense stretch by straightening that leg out if you'd like. And then bring that leg up, hugging it in. And switch, dropping the right leg to the ground. Left knee comes into your chest. Like I said, if you want to straighten that bottom leg, you can. Don't have to though. And then straighten the leg up. And bring both knees back in. Rock and roll your way back to seated. And you guys are good to go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good stretch and you feel ready to conquer the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you next time.